Good morning again, everyone. I slept a little better last night, so I'm up again early though. It's just a little bit after 6 this morning. And before I get busy with work and the things I have to do today, I wanted to make a quick video to talk about hush crime and how important us talking about hush crime and sharing it on social media and in person is. When I woke up this morning, checked Twitter and my other social medias, and I saw someone, I believe on Jason's feed, maybe someone else's, sharing a rather nasty hush crime of an anti-white, non-white who executed a child in front of the child's siblings or family, I believe. While, of course, this is terrible, I believe that we need to, at the forefront of our activism, to helping vagues and non-participants in politics and activism and those in our regular lives, in our daily lives, person to person, we need to talk about hush crimes, because in the past, one of the things that media was critical for was letting us know the dangers and the problems of our society, but we have lost that. And I'm pretty sure in many ways it's always been a little finagled, if you know what I mean. But in the modern era, especially in America, it seems that the media wants to cover up terrible crimes that we need to know about. Just like in the United Kingdom, the scum media over there covers up the grooming gangs and the awful abuses and pedophilia that goes on at the highest level there. I'm sure America's guilty of that too. But hush crime is very powerful. I told my old mother and one of her church friends yesterday about a particularly awful hush crime. The one of, I believe it was either St. Louis or one of the other large cities, where the woman got into a squabble with BLM, and then when she walked away, they killed her beside her partner, shot her in the head. Our media is not telling people about what's happening. We need to do that. Because just telling these two older women that made them immediately want to get on the phone and tell everybody they know and put it on a prayer list at church. Put that family on a prayer list at church. We need to use hush crime for our activism. I think that if we can reach people with anything, it's going to be replacing what the media is supposed to be doing. And that's letting people know the dangerous bad stuff that we should all be concerned about. So keep that in mind when you're thinking about what to talk to vagues and non-participants about. Use hush crime. It's very effective. Especially really nasty cases, like the one I saw on Twitter this morning, or the one where the woman was executed in front of her partner. Boyfriend or husband, I don't remember which one. But regardless, that is all for the Going Free lesson this morning. It is a wonderful overcast morning, as you can see, here in the mountains of eastern Tennessee and southern Virginia. I live on very close to the border, by the way. That's why I phrase it that way. It's because where I live, southern Virginia and eastern Tennessee, is practically the same place. In a few minutes, I can cross the border and be in Virginia. But technically, I do live in East Tennessee. So, with that being said, I'm going to show a beautiful dark vista up here in a moment because of the low-lying clouds and how overcast it is today. So, when we get up here, I'm going to give you a nice panorama, and then we will wrap things up. All right. You'll just barely catch that car leaving up there as I show you this wonderful vista. Look how dark. Look how dark and lovely. I love it. It's like I live in the clouds. It's like it's some kind of nice heaven or something. I love it. Now, as promised, I must walk off the road a little to get to this wonderful vista, but here we go. Don't want to step on the Queen Anne's lace. What they call chiggers often live on those. Okay. Okay, here we go. Now, this is what I'm talking about. This is like straight out of the Shire or some shit in fantasy. Look at this. Look how cool this is up here. And this is only like maybe 3/4 of a mile from my house. It's beautiful up here. There's a rickety old barn over there that's like 80 years old. It's leaning to the side, but they still use it for putting old tractor parts and stuff in. And then this old copse of trees is cool. I've only been down in there once because this is private property here, and I don't like to, even though it's probably okay, I don't like to make people feel nervous or anything, seeing people traipse across their private property, so I'm respectful. Uh-oh, here comes a car. Shouldn't be too loud, though. It'll be gone in a second. Okay, now I can hear myself think again. This vista is probably my favorite because you can get lots of the beautiful morning clouds and overcast sky in it here. And it is just lovely. Look at that. It's like the Shire. It's like something out of a Forgotten Realms book or something. Uh-oh, another car. That was a really loud work truck, so I had to edit out a bunch of that. But I kept it locked on this still shot. And this is the still shot that I'd like to end with. Isn't this just beautiful? Let's listen to the birds. And with that rooster calling, I believe I'm going to wrap this up. Remember what I said about using hush crime as a great way to talk to others? As a great way to have a point of connection that even vagues and normies can immediately latch onto and understand as a problem. So, with that said, I hope you all have a lovely week, and I look forward to seeing you guys for the live stream on Friday. Take care.